Oh, no, we're live.
No, I gotta get my sunglasses.
We're live.
I left them on your
Main
couch.
Street, Barre. Good morning, everybody.
Shoot.
Welcome to Aired Out. Back out on North Main Street this morning. Either side of 40 degrees right now for most of us here in central Vermont. I know it's chilly. Cloudy skies and 51 today. I hope you're sitting down for this forecast. Tonight, cloudy and 45. Wednesday, cloudy and 60. Why do I even need to look at my notes? It's the same thing. Thursday, cloudy, rain, 50. Friday, cloudy, rain, 51. Woohoo!
I hate to tell you this, JD, but you're looking at a January weather chart.
I know, this is crazy. Saturday, cloudy, rain, and 51. Wow, Memorial Day weekend. We're headed right for it. And yeah, Saturday, cloudy, rain, 51? What? May 20th today, everybody. Birthdays, Alice Goltz. God, I love that lady. Stacy Moran, Amy Torchia, Val Bowman, Wesley Frost, Judy Colby, Cindy Wilson, Brenda Scalabrini, Holly Bolio, Cindy Fitzgerald, another great lady, Molly Lannon. Molly Lannon's birthday today, Carl.
Don't know her.
Molly Lannon. Over at CW Print.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Mark Sutton, Brittany Roberts, Mary Lefcourt. Another great lady. Boy, we got some VIPs. Don't forget, tomorrow, Sweethearts and Heroes, Carlotta Parentoni is going to be on the air with me. You know her, great lady.
I do know her,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Wonderful woman.
Thursday, G will be with me, of course. We're going to spice it up. And on Friday, we're going to close out the week with Rex. Don't forget, Memorial Day weekend. They are set up for the big event over at Montpelier Volkswagen and Mazda. I'll tell you all about it later today and tomorrow. But we're getting close. Karl Rinker.
Hey, good morning, JD.
Now, is that a good-looking guy right there or what?
Well, my brother always says that he's the better looking one.
No crazy Carl hat today with the big furry hat that you normally
No, that's a Barre Ski Club hat. That's
Wow.
a big deal, you know.
Boy, you and I look
But today I'm wearing my Rotary hat.
Yes, you are. You know, you wear many hats too, don't you?
That's a good point.
I mean, you really do. The Barre Art Splash is something that is done every couple of years.
Yep, every other year.
And the reason why is because it just takes so long to pull off an event like this. I mean, obviously, just the artwork alone is a huge undertaking. That's a huge, huge deal.
It takes the artists a long time to decorate these items.
Mm-hmm.
They work, all winter long.
Yeah.
Some of them spend over 100 hours on an art item.
Sure.
Decorate. The other interesting thing is that they have trouble eating when they're decorating because a lot of them do it on their kitchen table.
Yeah. No, you're serious.
I'm very serious.
You're serious.
Oh yeah, I've been in their homes and they're in there working away on the thing, and they say, "Well, I'll be glad when I get this done so I can go back to using my table to eat instead of decorating cats and dogs and chimpanzees."
Chimpanzees. Should we start out with the chimpanzees this morning?
Well, because I'm looking at one right down the road there.
By the way, Shirley Potter says she remembers when you were young and handsome. Wow.
Oh, thanks a lot, Shirley.
Wow. Crystal says, oh my God, I haven't seen Karl Rinker. Crystal Merrill, haven't seen Karl Rinker in forever. Good man. I used to work for him years and years ago. So.
Well, she's probably lucky not to see me.
Let's start out the front side of this guy here.
Okay.
Why not, right?
Well, why don't you just show that first, so we'll see what we got here.
Yeah. This is so cool, man.
Check out this granite carver.
This is one of the first ones that I noticed. This is so cool. Hey, should we give before we even start this morning, let's give a shout out to Lloyd Hutchins.
Ooh, yes.
We lost him, about a year ago?
Yeah, and we're kind of dedicating this year's auction to the memory of Lloyd Hutchins for the Barre Art Splash.
Yeah, great guy. He's done so much. He was responsible for getting you the 32s and 34 coupes.
He was responsible for providing the real race cars.
Yeah, the real cars.
A bunch of the real race cars that we were using to manufacture the molds. And of course, those molds and those race cars are all made right here in Barre.
Yeah.
Which helps to keep jobs here in Barre.
Right.
So there's a little side thing of this,
course
over and above a fundraiser for the Barre Rotary Club.
Yeah.
Bringing people into town. But Lloyd Hutchins, a great man, very knowledgeable. He was instrumental in starting the New England Racing Museum over in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
He was instrumental in actually hands-on building of Thunder Road back in 1960.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a career race car fan, always involved with it. He loved the sport. He used to race himself. He used to own race cars, but he just went out of his way to help the Barre Rotary Art Splash. We added Rotary to it. Used to call it Barre Art Splash. Now we call it Barre Rotary.
It should be the Rotary because that was the inception of all of this.
Right.
As I said last night, you're the brainchild to this. This was a fundraising idea that you had, which has absolutely exploded over the last couple of years, Karl. And I don't know how much money has been pulled in for Rotary, but this is a multi-faceted win for so many people in so many different ways. It's like a win-win-win-win-win. Like you just said, you were talking about jobs.
Yep.
I mean, there's art. I mean, people get to enjoy. It brings in tourists. People get to enjoy. They take pictures. You've got scavenger hunts going on. You've got
People's Choice Awards.
You've got businesses that benefit from this. This is so cool, man. So let's walk around.
Well, just quickly, the Barre Rotary Club just had a Pie for Brunch event where we gave away $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the $10,000 came from the Rotary Art Splash, and different groups in town were awarded those funds, and we enjoyed giving the funds out, and we enjoy earning those funds at our auction, which this year will take place on September 6th at the Vermont Granite Museum at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So the brochures are out. They're in the stores. People can pick up a brochure. Actually, let me see it here for a second.
Yeah.
This is the 2025 brochure and the map. And of course, it tells the artist, it tells the sponsor, tells the location of the art item. And be aware, folks, I did move a couple art items from where they're projected on the map for various reasons. So they're within 100 feet or so of where they're supposed to be, but they did get moved around a little bit.
Okay.
But back to this animal over here. So to the fans out there, I want people to tell us if they know what the difference is between a monkey and a chimpanzee. Now this guy is a chimpanzee, so let's walk around and show the whole granite carver. This is done by an artist down in Virginia named Liz Martin, and she remembers the Mutua. I don't know if you can zoom in on that or not.
Sure.
So this is the pitch tournament down at the Mutua. We got some Italian names, Sierra, Calcani. Can't quite read that one, but Chipso.
Barre.
Oh, Barre, yeah.
Barre, yeah.
So she did a wonderful job decorating this. So if people can tell us what's the difference between a chimpanzee and a monkey, we'll go from there.
All right. And we've talked about this before, and you taught me what it was, and now I can't remember, of course. But
we're coming up on Ginger Noodles. The artist is Cynthia Christensen. Mattress Land is the sponsor. The little bell here, it's kind of hard to shake this guy, but if he's off his stand and you shake him, there's actually a bell in there that will ring.
I love
But
this.
look at the hundreds of art items that she has
Incredible.
placed on Ginger Noodles. Just a beautiful dog.
And again, these are all going to be auctioned off September 6th at the Barre Granite Museum. Wow. And what incredible work.
I was just going to say, we're just right here in front of the AR Market, just to give folks a reference on where we're located.
Yep.
And we're going to head down here. And, of course, in the AR Market, they have Vermont salumi.
Yep.
And it's appropriate that we have some pork out front.
Of course. Why not?
Here's Pegaso by artist Miranda Lozon.
Miranda
Lozon, the mayor's daughter. Yeah, isn't that a beautiful pig?
Amazing. Imagine having something like this on display in your home You know, what a centerpiece.
My guess is that this can't.
That's cool, man.
So we'll head along. Any responses on our chimpanzee monkey question?
Yeah, the tail.
There is
it the tail?
There is a. Oh, they said, who said it?
Michaela Bernier?
Ah, there you go. Chimpanzees do not.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
No tail on a chimpanzee.
Really?
So that's the difference between a monkey. So she gets a high five prize.
There's the high five, Michaela. Great job.
So here's the dealer. Linda Canary has been involved with this project for a long time, and Lloyd Hutchins' wife Nancy is the sponsor on this one. It's got the cards going, right? Got the ace in there. She made the Stokey, and keep in mind, folks.
Look at that! Look at the fire here burning.
Oh yeah, he's sucking on the Stogie, all right. So, but everything you see on this, the artist adds on to it: the hat, the Stogie, the cards, the wristbands, everything. This just came as a bare naked chimpanzee, and they spent unbelievable hours decorating.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look at this. Look at the detail. Wow, man. Look at the card in here.
Oh yeah, got an ace in there. That's called an ace in the hole.
Look at this detail,
Earrings.
man.
Oh yeah. So the thing is, folks, you got to come down on the street and walk along to see them up close, because you don't get the idea when you're driving down the road in your car.
Will there be a scavenger hunt this year?
Yes, there will. Stephanie Kingset is drawing up those questions as we speak.
She's over at Barre City School?
No, I think she's at Barre Town School.
Barre Town, yeah.
And she does those each year for us. She does a wonderful job with it, and then we try to give out an ice cream to the folks that do the scavenger hunt. So we got Tony Coluccio here. A little quick story about Tony. He won a race, and he was so excited because he won this big race. He got out on the hood of the car, and he jumped up and down, and he dented the hood in. Look at that.
Oh, you're kidding me, Carl.
Can you believe that? Is that exciting or what?
Dude, that's crazy.
Of course, when the coupe...
I love this. Everything's got a story on it.
Exactly. When these cars raced, you'll notice they don't have a lot of graphics on them. They don't have a lot of sponsors.
Yeah.
They hadn't thought of that yet back in 1961, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whereas the new modern cars, we'll get to them down the street. The new modern cars have a zillion sponsors on them.
Sure.
Everything's
so
on
cool,
there.
Man.
Yeah, and that's Kathy Ravenhorst Adams. Miles Supply was the sponsor on that one.
Wow.
And we're coming up on something new this year. Thunder Road back in the 70s had a special class of cars that they called the mini stocks, you know, compared to the coupes or the late models. And these Volkswagens were modeled after the mini stocks that raced at Thunder Road. Now, this particular one is not an individual driver. It was just decorated by the artist however she wanted to do it. It's Stephanie Hutchins is the artist. And she just made it into a blazing Woody.
Don't you love the exhaust pipe?
Well, that's what the race car drivers put on them. They elevated the bonnets to get air in there when they raced these cars, and then, of course, put the exhaust out the back to get a better flow so the car would go faster.
Right here.
Yes, that's been elevated out to get air in there. The original true Volkswagen would have had that flush.
Yeah. Love this car.
Lots of detail.
Love this. Wow.
So there you go.
I got a buddy of mine who's got a 67 Bug.
Oh.
Convertible.
Oh, nice.
They only made about 4,000 of those.
The convertibles?
Yeah, the convertibles.
I
and
did
he's
not
got one,
know
and
that.
it's quite a car. So
we're over here in front of the Barre Social Club.
Yep.
New business in town, and this is the late model I was talking about. So that's what the late models look like. It raced at Thunder Road. This is Mark Lamphere. The artist is Jason Pelkey, and the sponsor is Lamphere Motorsports. And all the drivers that are still alive have autographed these cars. Oops. Sorry about that.
Hold on.
So, cameras. Oh, that's mine? Oh,
yep.
I didn't realize it was
yep.
mine.
Yep.
Oh.
Hold on.
Here, I'll hold this. You clip that back on.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a little technicality.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
So here's the autograph of the race car driver. And that's pretty important because it makes the cars more valuable, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, of course.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's permanent. I love that. Yeah, I just starting to see the sponsors here.
Yeah, this is a little bit older car, but some of the ones that have been racing in the last 4 or 5 years, they've got a zillion things on them.
I love it, man.
This one is quite a while back.
And they're big cars, man. I mean, all of these art pieces, like when you drive down the road and you're looking at them at a glance real fast, you don't realize how big they are until you're right up on them.
Yep, that's true. That's true. So we're just heading down toward a dock right here in front of Tasty Bites Diner, a new business in town. And I don't know if Lisa's in there or not. What day is today? Tuesday?
Today's, Tuesday,
She should be in there, but check this one out. So, interesting thing about this artist, she's only about 12 years old.
What?
The artist that did this, Nellie King, Bob Blow is the sponsor. And of course, you remember the movie Men in Black?
Yeah.
Well, this is Quack in Black.
Oh, my. Now, who comes up with the names?
The artist.
Really?
The artist, yep. Look at the detail.
That's so cool.
And of course, she fabricates all this by hand. In other words, this was just a smooth duck when she got it. And she has to put the buttons on it. She puts the tie on it. Each little detail as she decorates it.
It's fantastic, Carl. I got to tell you, man, this is one of my favorites, and it's not just because a little kid did it, but I really love it. I do love to have something like that.
Each art item, though, has its own story.
Sure.
And that's what's exciting about it, the themes they come up with, the ideas. And this, believe it or not, is her dad, Roger King. So it's a family event. Dad does a chimpanzee, and the daughter does a duck. And this, of course, is Catch It If You Can. What was his number on the back there? This indicates a certain
31.
player. Yeah, 31. So I'm not sure. Catch It If You Can. I'm not sure who the player is. The other thing we're looking for is folks to come out and wash these things. We get them washed 3 times a week.
I know. I see you guys do that.
Yeah, we've got somebody for Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we need some folks for Saturday mornings.
Okay.
So anybody wants to volunteer, get in touch with me.
That. So how does that work? Just get in touch with you, and then you give them all the cleaning supplies and like a little wagon to roll around with.
Yeah, I'll show you the wagon in a minute, but just call me.
Let's give a shout out to this guy right here. I mean, one of my presenting sponsors has been for a long time.
Oh, good. Oh, John's a great guy.
John's in there somewhere, and Lily, his black lab.
Oh, okay.
I just love these people. They're just so great. They work so hard. Yeah.
So if anybody's interested in washing the art items, call me, 479-0124.
Okay.
479-0124. Or if you have questions about the art project, feel free to call me. So this one's in memory of Captain Jeremy Jerf Farnham. He died in a mishap a while back. So the sponsor is the Washington Volunteer Fire Department. And the artist is Jan Spargo, and she's heavily involved in this project now as a Rotarian. And hopefully someday she'll be taking over for me, actually. But so everything you see on this, she had to add on. The air pack, the breathing apparatus. Just look at the detail. Pretty intricate, wouldn't you say?
I mean, even down to like the fibers in the strap.
Yes, every detail. And it takes hours and hours for them to fabricate these items and get them on there and then get them decorated properly. And this is a sitting bear, mid-sized sitting bear. We have this size, and we have some larger ones sitting. And then we have the standing bears, which we'll get to. Which way you want me to go here?
Let's go this way.
Yeah. Oh, no, but which?
Perfect. Yeah. And what do we got? We got dogs, cats, bears, ducks, race cars.
Chimpanzees, late models. We got the 32 coupes, the 34 coupes. So over here, Cooper McRitchie, artist Chris Ford, Green Mountain Paving is the sponsor. So now you're starting to see a lot more advertising on the car.
Sure.
Lowry's Auto Sales, of course, was the sponsor of the original real race car. Look at the detail.
This is insane, man.
So it takes, like I said, the artists take a while to decorate these things. Subway, it's appropriate. Subway's just down the street. They were the sponsor of the original car. So when they paid to sponsor this real race car, now they're getting free advertising out here on the street.
Sure. And will forever.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, as long as that car goes somewhere.
This one really got my attention.
This was done by an artist up in Montreal. Noah Rubel is studying art up in a college in Montreal, and Routhier Auto Center is the sponsor on this one. But Noah did a wonderful job. I'm not a big boxer dog fan per se, but I think he did a beautiful job decorating this.
I love boxers.
I mean, just look at the face. You know what I mean? With a face like that, what do you think?
Incredible.
Kind of neat. Good morning to you.
Amazing, Karl. Wow. And again, these are all going to be auctioned off September 6th at the Granite Museum in Barre.
Here we are at Wobby's. And so I don't know if we can peek in the window here, but there's the little Barre Art Splash wagon, the little red wagon that the people at Wash use. And you can see it's all set up with vests and pumps, buckets, wash mitts, soap.
Easy.
It makes it real easy to go around and wash them.
And it gets dusty. It gets dirty.
Yeah, and it's just a normal thing on the street. This is Hiking with Jim by Cindy Griffith. And of course, Wabi Jewelers, Richard Wabi Jewelers is the sponsor. But look at the detail. Look at the detail. I mean, this dog is set to go. It's going hiking. It's got the map up here. I don't know if you can see the detail on the map.
Wow, Karl.
Got the straps. This is a roll up to sleep on at night. We'll go around the other side. So hiking with Jem. Jem's got her tag. That dog's got everything. I'll give you an example. This tongue did not come this long on the original dog. The artist extended it.
Yeah.
But you would never know it. You would just think it's part of the original dog.
No,
but she just does such a wonderful job on this. Check out the boots, the hiking boots.
I've been asked, Karl, if some of these artists can make one of these.
They'll do it for people on consignment.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they can. People can buy the cars from the Barre Rotary Club
or a dog
or the art items. Yep, and then contract with the artist to do it. So this one, I don't know how many people follow the Bruins, but Tim Thomas played for the Bruins for 8 years. Played for the University of Vermont. He was a goalie. They won the Stanley Cup while he was there, and he was kind enough to autograph it for me. You can see his video of him autographing this bear on our Barre Rotary Club website, which is barrevtrotary.com. Just go to the 2025 Art Splash and the yellow banner on the home page. Okay, pretty impressive, isn't it?
He must have been blown away when he saw this.
He was. I mean, his eyes are just like that, too. Of course, I met him for the first time when he put the autograph on for me, and that was pretty exciting. But he's a great guy, and he was just so kind to come and autograph it. And that should push the value of this bear up quite a bit.
Absolutely. Are you kidding? That's so great, man.
Yep, that's good. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on just a second. I want to see. Allison Randall is the artist on this one. Air Auto is the sponsor. Morning, Jimmy. How you doing? Good.
Wow.
So that's kind of exciting. Get somebody that's well-known like that to put an autograph. And all the race cars are autographed, as I said before, but if the driver is still alive. We do have one car that's not autographed yet. He's still in Florida, but he'll come up a little while and do it. This is Harold Hardlock Hannaford, and Melody Harvest is the artist. Granite Financial Group, and we're right in front of their building here. They have a connection to certain automobiles.
Wow.
Putnam Real Estate, Holderness, New Hampshire. Not even sure if they're still around.
Look at that car.
But keep in mind, this car raced in the early 60s. Look at the detail on the engine. Now, this is where Lloyd Hutchins came into play, in that he had some of these real cars.
Yeah.
And Arcana Shop up in Jockey Hollow is the manufacturer of these cars, and they went right to the real car. They measured it, they took videos of it, got it digitized, and here's the final product.
Technology, man. I mean, look at even the brakes here, bud. Look at.
Well, look at the difference between this wheel and this wheel. This one's offset to race at Thunder Road.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Show that again. Show that again.
Okay, so see the offset here where the tire is stuck out a little bit?
Yes.
Look on this side and you'll notice it's not that way. So remember, these cars at Thunder Road go round and round counterclockwise, so they offset that tire to give the car more stability as it goes around the corner.
Little things like that.
That's right. Who notices them?
So
I'll tell you who notices them. The people. There's a lot of interest in race cars because you've got the race car owner, you've got the driver, you've got the pit crew,
Yeah.
you got the fans. Okay, can you tell me what this bear's all about just by looking at it?
T1D?
Yeah, T1D. Have you figured it out yet?
No.
Okay, well, come back over here for a second. Take a peek right here.
Oh, wow.
So, for folks that are diabetics, type 1 diabetes. So this bear is named T1D, type 1 diabetes. And the reason is because the sponsor, which is VDM Law, but specifically John Valson-Giacomo, happens to be a diabetic. And the artist, Giuliano Ceccanelli, is a diabetic. So the two of them came up with a theme together, and then the artist decorated this bear. And again, you know, it looks simple when you see it on the video, but this vest has been added on after the fact by the artist, by hand. Can you believe that?
Right here.
Yep, that whole vest is something that he adds on by hand, and they use certain epoxies. They use Bondo sometimes. The artists use a lot of different types of things.
Karl, this is unreal. I love this.
Let me see your camera for just a second.
Yeah.
Come back over. Let me see it, because I can reach this a little bit higher, but I just want to show the hat up there. You know, the T1D.
T1D.
Yeah. So you get some detail up there. And the artists autograph the art items as a rule. Quite a bear, huh?
That's incredible.
And of course, we're right here in front of where VDM Law is, upstairs over Nelson Brothers. Another car, Paul Donahue. That's a racing family. Grandfathers, sons, grandsons, all race. This was done back in the day. Artist is Jason Pelkey, and Lowry Auto Sales is the sponsor on this particular car. Of course, it's
this one's going to go for some coin.
Some big.
guessing.
Well, I already know some people that are going to be bidding on a lot of these different art items.
And what a fun day it is. I mean, even if you don't want to bid, even if just go and enjoy some hors d'oeuvres and
free hors d'oeuvres too.
Yeah, and just watch it all happen.
Yeah. So the program is such that we at the Barre Rotary Club get the sponsors, and then we go out and get the artist. We don't pay the artist to decorate the art item, but the artist does get 30% of the high bid at the auction.
Okay.
So that's how the artist gets rewarded, but basically they're doing it for the love of it.
Yeah.
The 30% is not, they've got way more time into it than that. So
this is a real head turner.
This is the golden goose that laid the golden egg, right?
I love this, Karl.
Pam Murphy is the artist, and of course Nelson Ace Hardware is the sponsor, and we're right in front of Nelson Ace Hardware as we speak. I'd like to crack open one of those eggs just to see what's inside.
I mean, look at this.
Can you believe it?
I'm serious. I mean, this.
And see the auctioneer and actually bid live. The auctioneer can see the bidder. This is a new artist this year for us, Sarah Sprague. This is Firefighter Flo. So kind of think about the green fire trucks.
Yeah.
Remember,
Right.
some of the fire trucks
Sure.
are lime green, and then
Yeah.
some are red, and then we got the flow of the water. So that's the theme. And of course, the Quarry Kitchen and Spirits is the sponsor, and we're right in front of the Quarry right here on the corner now.
You know what, Carl? I gotta just say, you really love this.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You love this art splash
Sure.
so much.
Sure.
And because you do, your energy and your passion behind it is infectious.
So for the first time this year, we've got, or right in front of the back part of the Quarry restaurant, but people can sit out at the Quarry and eat and enjoy looking at Lil Harley.
Oh yeah, here we go.
So folks, about this one because they're the sponsor, and Jan Spargo again is the artist. She did 3 of these for us this year.
Jeez, with the leather coat, man.
So you see the safety pin that she manufactures. You see the goggles, not the goggles, but the sunglasses goggles, so to speak.
The zipper.
Got
Look at all the teeth in the zipper, Carl.
I know, that's what I say. It's like, how does the artist do all the intricate little detail and then decorate it? I mean, there's the zipper, and we're standing right across the street from the longest granite zipper in the world.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, even the stitching in the leather, you know? I mean, everything. Everywhere.
I talk to people that come from out of state, and they walk up and down the main street of Barre, and they say, we can't believe all the hidden gems in Barre.
Oh, yeah.
They just are so surprised that there's bicycle racks made out of granite, and there's granite statues. And
zippers.
In addition to the art splash. Zippers, yes. All kinds of things. So we're kind of headed down towards City Place here. And
thanks, morning, guys, and being part of this. So we're doing it again. Look at
so
this.
Danielle Brissette is the artist here on Paws and Love, Dog Answers. It's a beautiful cat, and of course it's right here near Kitty Corner Cafe. Cat.
Oh, man. Here, a chimp. This is a chimp.
Oh, you got to ask your audience, which is it? See if they're paying attention. Pretty cool, huh?
Chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee, yeah,
No tail.
No tail.
Look at this shirt, man.
Look at the birds.
Man, I know.
I mean, he has to do each one of these birds by hand.
Separately,
Each one of
and
these leaves.
they're all identical.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I want to point out while we're down here that one of our artists, Heather Milne Ritchie, has done all these granite sculptures here. She's a granite sculptor. And at some point we'll come across her art item that she did this year. But a lot of people that live in Barre have never seen that granite lunch pail.
Lunchbox.
Yeah, I'll mention it, and I say, what are you talking about? And they drive up and down the street all the time and never notice. This is John Massidi, was the race car driver here, and Paul Massidi, his nephew, is the artist that decorated it. And again, it's a Jet Service Envelope company. So this is part of the mini stocks that I said before raced at Thunder Road. Pretty cool.
Very.
Number 58, of course. And like I said before, you don't see a lot of advertisements on the older race cars. Again, you can see the bonnet. All the bonnets are lifted to get airflow, and the muffler sticks off the back. Pretty cool.
Unreal.
Now we got a one-of-a-kind here.
A little tribute to Ken Squire and WDEV.
Ken Squire's father started WDEV in 1931, and this is a 1931 Ford. Jan Spargo had the idea to do it, and to manufacture this. You're back on. So we're back to DEV. I'm not sure where it cut out, but Ken Squire's father, I think Lloyd Squire, started WDEV in 1931, and this is a 1931 Ford. So Ken always had this car. It's still in their family, I believe. And it started out, Arcana built the 34 Ford Coupe that kind of ended here. And then Jan Spargo, the artist, had to fabricate everything over to the Barre Rotary Club and the Art Splash project. He manufactured these bumpers in his own little shop. And then Arcana shop. So a little unique. Same thing in the back. He manufactured the bumpers. Kind of cool that he did that. His last name's Romano, I believe, and I can't think of his first name.
I love that.
We've done our tour. We're just headed by the Zipper, and here's some folks by Studio Place Arts.
Yeah, love this one, Karl.
So this is one that the artists had free reign to decorate it however they wanted to. They did not have to decorate it as a race car. You can see it's the Love Bug, and it's the Granite Center Garden Club. The sponsor is Caroline Earl and Freeman. Caroline is the current president of the Barre Rotary Club. And just look at the detail. Everything was manufactured by hand. Every one of these cats and dogs and people and art items, all manufactured by hand. Diane and Ed Blanchard play a big role in the decoration of this. And they usually come down and wash them sometimes. They're still working on getting the washing people. Pretty cool, huh?
Wow. I love.
I've had quite a few people contact me and tell me that they had a Volkswagen back in the day.
Yeah.
And they have a story about it. You know, it was their first car, and they went on their first date in the car, and that sort of thing. So,
well, that's
cool.
That's part one. You and I are going to finish up part two real soon. We haven't picked a date yet, but we're going to.
Okay.
Thanks, Karl.
Thank you, JD. I really appreciate it. The Barre Rotary Club appreciates it. And we'll say goodbye to folks. Until next time.